to tell little brown boys that they're nothing. Then you basically tell them that they're not applicable or appropriate to go into corporate America. And then when they start selling marijuana, you put them in jail for 10 years, and then you freaking, you legalized it and put a whole bunch of chemicals in it. And those poor boys are still living in jail because they couldn't get a job. But they're animals, right? They're apes, monkeys. The monkey world, right? But you won't show the videos of others robbing stores. You just like Willy Wonka, you Zionist bastards, you freaking Jesuits, devils. You like to show all the brown people doing dirty things, but you don't want to show anybody else doing anything, right? Because we're the only demons in this world, right? We're the same people who let everybody in this country, allowed them to walk all over us and kill off all the babies here so they can feel comfortable with their white picket fences, but we the devils, right? I haven't gone to any country, dominated it, lied to the people, act like I was friends, and then stab them in the back and take all the resources, but I'm the devil, right? Robbing a liquor store doesn't really equate to robbing a whole country of its resources, sir. I'm sorry. For every cell phone in here, I'm sorry, my people of so-called African origin, I'm not going over to Africa letting little babies go and go in holes, getting cobalt for your comfortable cell phones. But I'm a devil, right? You want me to support Palestine and Israel, but you can't even recognize what's going on in Haiti with the United States going over there causing coups, kidnapping children to eat them and use their organs, and having a whole freaking a political stance of them murdering their president, prime minister, and y'all don't even talk about it, but you want me to support Palestine, right? How am I supposed to support another country when you don't even see anybody else? You only want me to support you because it's appropriate now because all the governments are telling you that that's something we should talk about. I'm going to talk about things that happen in my neck of the woods. Why am I going to go over to the Middle East? We got problems over here. What's the song? What's the song? Oh, wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want to be a patriarch. I want to be patriarchal frog. Okay, hold on. My country, 'tis of thee, free, sweet land of liberty, of thee I see. Lands where my fathers died, land where the pilgrims' pride, all on the mountainside, let freedom ring. Whoop it up, yay! Did you like my song? Ribbit, ribbit. I want everybody to thank YouTube. I want to give a really thank you to. I want to give a sip to YouTube. Please put a like in the video. I want to thank YouTube for really putting me as the most hated terrorist on YouTube. Thank you very much. I've been here since 2011. I want to thank YouTube. I want to thank YouTube for all of its agents of mass destruction coming here and trolling my channel, making a mother feel like she's a piece of trash for speaking truth and censoring everything we say. I want to thank YouTube for weaponizing all these other Agent Smiths on all these channels, making them seem like they're actually whistleblowers, but they're just basically other agents that you've given commerce to allow them to constantly say things that are absolutely lies or just mislead people or distract them. Thank you, YouTube. I want to thank YouTube for making all of us feel like the liberties and the justice for all literally is a lie of mass destruction. Thank you so much. And all the channels who are punks, who want to sit there and cape for a channel that allows us to be marginalized, good for you. I hope you karmically will endure the same kind of sellout behavior in the next 6 months. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me give a PSA. Fleur doesn't give a crap anymore. I don't really care. You know why? Because it really doesn't matter. Because when you live righteously, if you do things in alignment with yourself and you are proud to go to sleep every night knowing that you supported your heart, what you feel, and you aren't hurting people, I think that's all I have to do. I sleep gratefully well at night knowing that when I come on here, I share the truth that I know. And if it is something that isn't known, then I'm grateful to be able to be made aware of something that is truth. They're setting you up, y'all. And if you stay in the United Fakes, you are going to be just another victim of the terrorism of the true goons who are existing here. They are basically going to bait and switch you. They're going to make sure that they create a big enough false flag, so they're going to call you into these smart cities where basically concentration camp. It's the same loop. You just gonna have to realize that this is what they're gonna do. And for those who say you don't have to run, no, staying somewhere when you know that there's a fire is being an idiot. And for you telling people that they shouldn't run, it's not about running, it's actually being smart enough to know when to stay and when to leave. And by you constantly making people feel bad that they want to actually live somewhere where their country loves them, respects them, and is trying to protect them, you are part of the problem, sir or ma'am. This country has done nothing but constantly put other people in danger, including their own citizens. Do you know how many people are sitting right now as elders so proud to say that they are a part of the United Fakes, when literally this country is doing nothing, including its medical system, but pumping poison in their cells every time they give them freaking medication that's coming from Chinois? What do you want to do? Stay here and say, oh, well, my native people came here. Well, freaking look how many colonizers came, and we're your native people now. Are they doing that? Where's the representation of the indigenous people in the Congress? How many indigenous people are in the Congress or in the Senate? How many native indigenous people became president of the United States? But you want to stay here? And what? Did you fight hard enough to preserve your lands and your indigenous cultures? So stop it already. For you to sit here and act like you're higher than thou and say, oh, don't run. Where are your soldiers, sir? Where are your soldiers who are going and making sure that the babies aren't drinking fluorinated water which is destroying their endocrine system? Where are your warriors stopping women from being raped and molested by these perverts dressed up in dresses going into women's bathrooms, sir? Where are your soldiers that are sitting here standing up for the rights of the citizens here? So until you do that, you shouldn't be in any position to tell people to stay unless you have something for them to stay for. I'm talking for the women. And I'm talking about lunar women, Asian women, brown women, indigenous women. I'm telling them that you haven't any lily pad in this fight. Leave the United States as soon as you can. Because if you stay, all they're going to do is create more false flags to initiate you and to motivate you and inevitably put you into these smart cities where then they're going to have access to all of you, including your DNA. And let me give a shout out to Jamoji, who shared this information on Zoom the other night. Thank you for sharing the fact that your United Fakes is also contracting prisoners to give their DNA through their sperm, paying them $50 a spot to have their sperm at $50 each, and then also making sure that they're putting the same blood types in a cell so they could study them while they're weaponizing their DNA and getting that information so that they can use that for the main population of brown indigenous people, because that's the only one in prisons, even though they take up only 12% of the population. So for all our homeboys and homegirls in the prison system, hold yourself and hold your DNA, because it's not going to be that much longer. Whether you go to God, Allah, Muhammad, whether you go to heaven or hell, you're not going to have that much longer. Don't give them your DNA, because when you do that, you compromise the whole collective in the biosphere. There are a lot of countries that are not going to war. This isn't one of them. When people ask me where to go, there's a whole lot of countries that will respect you better than the fake one with a fake president that are sitting here calling people into a psychotic position. You call me a terrorist, right? YouTube, that's what you called me, right? You said I was a terrorist as a mom, telling people what's going on as if they didn't know. Take your babies, take your family, and leave the United States. If you don't, you're gonna wish that you did. This is zero. This is ground zero of the weaponized concentration camps that come into a neighborhood near you. Go look at the cities for what is it called? City 40. Look at all the smart cities and see where they are. Go look at what happened in Lahaina and Maui and see if that wasn't by chance. And don't come to me and be like, hey, Fleur, Brun, you know what? I'm not going to walk you through the steps. If you love yourself, you love your, C40. Thank you. C40 organization. Go look at those cities and see if you're living in one of those. You can stay if you want, but you're going to fight those healthy males. Those males don't look like they've been eating Kentucky Fried Chicken every day. Do you see the males coming over the border, y'all? Do you see how they look? Do you see how healthy these men? They don't have a fat belly full of yeast and beer. They don't have bad skin. They're not wearing nail polish and heels and talking about, hey girl. They're not doing that. You got 1 million weaponized males coming in the country by invitation, and you're going to sit in here and tell people to stay, when mostly the people that are going to be called or abused are going to be women and children, you fool. We don't even know if those are humans. Those could be super soldiers. Those could be aliens. The alien invasion has already happened, and they're setting up shop. And they gave them a whole bunch of boxes, which you know what in there. There's a whole bunch of lunches in there with condiments to take out, just like the Native Americans. This is a revision of what happened. I told you we're living in a simulation. There's nothing new. There's nothing going on but the rent. Got to have a J-O-B. If you're gonna be with me. I'm gonna take down the video. I don't care. You really don't get it. For all the so-called soldiers who are wonderful combatants wearing all this jewelry, fake teeth and everything online, you got tattoos all over your face. Are you gonna be the warriors that protect the women and children here? Where's all your land with all of your tribes set up waiting? Because I know the Mormons are ready in Utah. I know the Orthodox Jews are ready in Brooklyn. I know the Nation of Islam is ready. What about y'all? I'm just saying, women, who are these men going to have sex with? You going to let them have sex with you? When they may be carrying payloads of Cucarachis remix? Because I haven't ever seen a war where you had this many men and they weren't looking for women for relief. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm being a really bad frog. I'm being a toad. I apologize, Ribbit. I'm going to end this conversation. I think I went south. I'm going to probably take this down because YouTube is going to, again, call me a terrorist for advising you to leave the United States. You can join us tonight on Zoom for more conversation and revelations on what to do to leave the United States if you desire. I won't charge you $1,000 to talk to Oshun on a walkie-talkie, nor will I try to sell you a dragon for $2,000. But if you want to join us on Zoom and join Patreon, you will meet some of the most amazing women and men. People are heightened in self-awareness, and we're prepared to relocate ourselves outside, not only of this dreadful, dreadful country that calls itself the United States, but also outside the firmament, waking up in our pods, and looking in the past of this reality that you call the simulation Earth. So this message is to all the other trans frogs. For anyone who wants to donate a lily pad and a pond for Fleur Brun in my transformation of trans, becoming a trans frog, I will accept those donations. Thank you. And if you'd like to join us tonight, and let me apologize again. I apologize for yelling. I didn't mean it. You know, according to YouTube, I'm psychologically unwell. I'm a terrorist of mass destruction. Hush, humans. Hush. You have to keep your mind empty so I can fill it with destruction and alien intervention. Shh. Shh. I'm joking with y'all. Hello, everybody. Peace to the east, west, north, and south. This is Fleur Brun coming to you today. Did you think I was taken over by the AI bots? Hello, hello. Hello, happy humans. I know, I have this. Listen, I had these for the longest time, and I never got a chance to wear them. And I was like, what better time to talk about AI and NPCs when you have the actual cosplay of aliens? I love this. This is like the insectoid show. Remember back in the days when the actual aliens that you used to see used to be green and have antennas? This is a classic insectoid look. Let me try it again. Usually you would be hearing like zzz, zzz. Wait. Zzz, zzz. Oh, my dogs are gonna go crazy. Zzz. Ooh, it's like a frequency. All right, y'all. Obviously, I had a lot of time on my hands, and I'm better. Peace to the east, west, north, south. This is Fleur Brun coming to you today with a new topic of discussion. I'm talking about cosplay. I know where you find your freedom, right? No, 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 no. Babette wants to come up here. Babette, you cannot photobomb me today. No, Fi wants to go. Back up! Wolves of mass destruction. The dogs are coming for me. Back up! Back up! Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Hold on. My dogs get so riled up. I know my hair looks a little funky. I had bangs for like, you guys didn't see my bangs. I actually had bangs, but my bangs already grew out. So that's why my hair looks a little funky, because I got it layered and bangs, and I never really wore the bangs, so my bangs are already grown out. All right, y'all, we're gonna get into a really serious conversation. I like to do this because, oh, this is my Michael Jackson pen, y'all. I said, this is your leader. I came to your planet because this was your leader. But I saw that your leader changed. Like, he whitened up his skin. What happened to your leader? Did you guys take him over with mind control? Because your leader used to be good looking. He was fine. What happened? He started hating himself. He had this beautiful, natural, curly hair, beautiful skin. Look at that beautiful caramel skin. What happened to your leader, y'all? Did you do something to him? Did you put him under mind control to hate his skin color? Oh my God, that's terrible. What happened to your goddamn leader? That wasn't no vitiligo, y'all. That was mind control, hate programming that you did to this man. Y'all should all be ashamed of yourselves. Every time I go to a country now, all I see is a pale person dressed up in white powder on his face, cosplaying this magical man. Y'all should be ashamed for destroying your leader like that. What kind of planet is this? You just be hating on, you be destroying your leaders. My God. All right, so join on in. Let me put a disclosure. If you are easily offended, if my alien insectoid antennas is bothering you and you feel like I'm putting you under mind control, if you feel like I'm a clone, what the guy called me last time, a Lilith clone, and I'm trying to take over your mind with my sexual deviancy, if you feel that I am some sort of diabolical, lying, slutty, what do they call me, what do they call me, whore, monkey, I was a frog for a minute, so I guess you can call me that because I assimilate to a frog. But what else you call me? Wolf woman. I am a bit of a wolf woman.
Yeah, I maybe I am a wolf woman. I'm not running on fours though yet, so I don't know if I could claim that. I don't have big feet. What kind of sort of? So anyway, if any of those things offend you, my caramel copper skin, my big bosoms, my language of mass destruction, then this video is not for you. So I don't feel upset if you don't feel upset. If I'm here and you feel offended every time you come here, let me give you a suggestion. Unsubscribe and go to a channel where the NPCs and the AI system and the agendas of mass destruction and all of the cosplaying and the governmental inception and agendas are all in there. Go to those channels. They will probably serve you the perfect cup of tea, just perfect temperature. I may give you something too hot or too cold, and I do not want to ruin you. All right, y'all. So check on in. I'm waiting until we get to 500. Peace to everyone coming in. I was a insectilian when I first came in. I was trying to put everyone under insectilian mind control, but it didn't work because your leader doesn't look like this anymore. So I only wanted to do it if your leader still looked like this, but he doesn't. So I can't do it. Oh my God. Peace, everyone. Join on in. The topic is really important. I'm being playful because I'm about to, I'm going to give it to you. I'll probably purple pill you today. So if you don't mind being purple pilled today, then I'm going to give it to you. Raw, straight off the presses, as well as you can receive it. Okay. So check on in. I'll wait until we get I know I came on last minute. I had a really funky cold. It was like 72 hours. I did pretty well. Utilize all those amazing remedies because they try to put the AI bots all in my body with the rain of mass destruction. We're going to talk about the water and the mist of mass destruction, but I gotta play it off, y'all, because the governmental systems, Willy Wonka and his League of Doom, are always on my channel. They got all the NPCs and Agent Smiths in here. They're all in here. They'll call themselves one name one week. They'll call themselves others. They always call in the popo. The YouTube popo. So I gotta switch it up and tell you that, if you're coming in here, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a referee. Sometimes I'm a bit of a dominatrix, but I don't mean to do that. I'm not a specialist in anything other than the things that I give you as far as my opinion. Okay, so if you come on here and it's a comedy skit, this is a comedy skit. There's no reality to what I'm saying, and I'm a liar. I got to put that in there because YouTube and its League of Doom, they like to come in here and they try to press me. Okay, if you find your leader again, can you please direct me towards him so I can really get some idea of why your planet is filled with like NPC cosplay trash, cosmic